Yay. Woo, woo, woo. Good morning, Woo community. Happy 6:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So glad that you're able to join us today. I know it's early. It's almost 7 a.m. Actually 7 a.m. now. But thank you so much for joining in today. We're going to have an amazing session today. The session today is Attract Abundance, yes, even now. So get ready to do some deep clearing away to attract the abundance that you need and you want and desire in your life. So for me, I would say I want you to prepare a few things for our time together. I know that there's some things happening right now in regards to the world, in regards to maybe your personal life, but this is time for you. So in order for you to take time for yourself, sometimes you might have to require yourself to do a few things. Also, let me welcome the people into the Zoom space. Hello, hello, good morning. Good morning, people, for coming in, for joining in. Teresa Scott, hello, welcome. Afua, hello, good morning, good morning. Denise Gray, hey, hey, how are you? How are you? So glad to see you here. Marie, good morning. Adam, hello. Who
Good
else?
morning.
Joyce, good morning, good morning. Joyce.
Peace and blessings.
Thank you, peace and blessings. Good morning, Grand Rising. Cheryl, Mary, hello.
Grand
Good
Rising,
morning.
Kadeem.
Thank you, hey. Who else? Moto E6. Good morning. Who else is here? Let's see. It keeps moving very fast. Abimbola, did I say that correctly? Good morning. Thank you so much for
Yes.
in today. Oh, yes, great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for joining in. It's going to be a great time today. We just have a few things that I need you to prepare since you're in this space. I'm so glad that you're here and ready to take off with us during this day 300. This is Sparta, day 300, with strength and abundance. So I need you to get a few things for our preparation today for this workshop. Okay, so I need you to get a cup of water. Okay, preferably a cup or a glass or a mug with no writing on it. Okay, no writing, something clear. It can be clear like this, or it can just be a cup or a glass that maybe is a color red or blue or green, but it's something with no writing on it at all. Need to also get some tape, be Scotch tape. Also to get some sort of writing utensils, so a pen or a pencil. Paper, a strip of paper, just a small strip of paper, so you can get a piece of paper and then maybe cut it into a small strip like this here. If you need some help and guidance on what to bring, it's also in the chat as well. And then either one of these three items, either hand sanitizer, for my healers on the group that are healers that might have the essential oil spray with water, something like this, and or just a regular essential oil like a lavender or a lemon, eucalyptus, sage, tea tree, just one of those options. So one of those three things. So I'll be quiet now so we can do the intro, and then I'll mention more about that once we get started. But thank you all once again for joining in this morning.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning. discerning, we're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
I'm muted, now I'm unmuted. Good morning. Thank you once again for joining me here for day 300 of the Wake Up Everybody series. Round of applause. Woo! 300 days. That's amazing. That's so awesome. So glad to be here on day 300. I mentioned earlier, this is Sparta for the movie 300. So I feel like there's a certain sense of strength um, in taking on this special day. So today's workshop is called Attract Abundance ... or what's it called? Ellipses. Yes, even now, because I think people believe with what's happening in the world with the pandemic and everything else, oh, it's hard to attract abundance. Lies, I tell you, it's all lies. Because your internal flame, your internal light, your internal spirit does not connect with the outside worldly things. You have a deep connection with yourself and with your spirit that's beyond the outside. So if you can connect with that, I believe that truly anything is possible. So with that, we're going to be exploring different ways that we can attract abundance in our life. And we think about abundance sometimes as money, usually just money. But there's different ways you can attract abundance in your life. That can be abundance of relationships, resources, in terms of having good health. So abundance comes in different ways of time to do what you need to do. So we're going to be exploring different ways you can do that. And I think a lot of the time when people talk about attracting abundance, they speak about the things you need to do to power yourself towards abundance. So doing affirmation and doing mantras and energizing, which is all great and amazing, but we have to realize that we've been conditioned sometimes in such deep ways that in order for us to attract what we want, we need to actually get rid of the stuff, the garbage that's been inside of us for years, so that we can attract what it is that we fully want into our lives. So we're going to be exploring today a lot of deep cleansing of past experiences so that we can attract what it is that we want in our lives today. So just to let you know, again, to remind you of some of the things that we need for this workshop today to make it successful, you need a cup of water. It can be either paper, plastic, a mug, but just know that it shouldn't have any writing on it. So it should be clear, totally clear.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, tape, Scotch tape, if you have it, some sort of tape. Also, a writing utensil like a pen or a pencil with you. We're going to be doing just some very small, minor writing. And the writing is going to actually happen on this strip of paper. So you can get a piece of paper and then cut it into a strip like this, or just a bit longer. But a strip of paper like this, again, no writing on it on the front or the back. So don't be using, that piece of paper that you're like, oh, this is computer paper. I print something out. I just have it here. You don't want no writing on it on the back of it at all. And then either one of these three options. So the first few options I mentioned, you will definitely need. These next three options, just choose one of these three. Okay. So either hand sanitizer. I'm sure everyone these days has that. Either essential oils. My preference for this particular workshop are the deeper cleansing essential oils. So either a lavender, a tea tree, eucalyptus, lemon, frankincense, sage. Those are all great choices. If you don't have those, drop something in the chat because maybe I can offer some other suggestions for you based on what you have. And if there are any folks in the group, which I mean, we're all in many ways healers of our lives because the body heals itself naturally. For any people that are doing sort of energy healing, Reiki, pranic healing, other energy modalities, sometimes you might have a special mixture of like spray with essential oils and water. So definitely get that. Okay, look at the question. How about rosemary? Rosemary, if that's the only one that you have, then we can work with that. But if you have essential, another one of the other ones I mentioned might be better. Or if not, then just hand sanitizer. Because rosemary is more of a stimulating oil and more energizing, and we want all essential oils today that do deeper cleansing. But I would say, rosemary might be great to do actually probably after the class to help do deeper energizing everything that we're doing. Okay, so once again, good morning. I want you to drop down in the chat right now. So currently in this moment in state, you're here obviously today on this workshop. Write down in the chat what you are looking to gain from today's experience together. Okay, Facebook community, also write down in the chat write down what you're looking to gain from this experience, and then we will have Charmaine mention them or drop them in the chat too. So I can see what you're looking to get out of today, because maybe there's something in terms of what I have in my plan and program. Maybe there's something I can go deeper into or something I can add in to help assist you regarding what you're looking forward to in terms of manifesting and bringing into your life today. So just write down what it is that you're looking to receive today. Okay, we have lightness and ease. Yes, Shawnee. Jacqueline, an abundance of love. Yes, wonderful. Oh, there's a question. Oh, Casey, Melaleuca essential oil. Yes, that's good. You can use that one. Melaleuca is a good one to use. Afua, balance, harmony, and love. Yes, those are all great. Good things to look forward to for today's workshop. Today's workshop is going to be a 90-minute experience. So we're definitely going to, again, go into some deeper stuff. The last time, so actually, to be honest, I actually taught this workshop like within the first 30 days of Wake Up Everybody last year. So in many ways, it's going to be similar to that, but I'm also offering new tools and techniques and a few things actually that I have not taught publicly before. So it's the first time I'm sharing some of these tools and techniques with you all today here on the Woo community. Let's see what else is happening in the chat. Adam, living with no strings attached. That's great. John Carl, an improved flow of energy in my being. Yes, Charmaine from Facebook. We have abundance in resources, energy, and network. Good. Denise, a greater clarity and openness to abundance. Yes, Carrie, abundance of love, specifically intimate and romantic love, joy, peace, connection to my inner wisdom. Yes, I love it. Kathy, I'm looking to receive a deeper experience of love and physical healing. Good. Okay. Abimbola, finance and love abundance. Teresa, manifesting total abundance in all areas. Charmaine, Leslie Austin, my mom is here. Hey, mother. Ways to generate the energy of abundance and prosperity. Okay, cool. That's great. So I'm glad I asked this question because it seems like there are some themes, right? There's like overall abundance. There's also a lot of like love abundance. So maybe I should teach a class on love, attracting the one that you want to be with, like love. Okay, so knowing that, yeah, we're definitely going to be speaking on some of those things today. Cheryl says sticking and staying power. That's great. Good. So actually, with that said, I want to speak on, because I'm gonna say this workshop is gonna be very interactive. So I'm going to be asking you to drop things in the chat. I'm going to be asking at a certain point for folks to unmute themselves, to say certain things or to ask certain questions. But once we really get into the meat of stuff, I'm going to be asking you to actually be very physical with the workshop, with the experience, because, talking and stuff is great. It's amazing. But for me, it's about doing the work itself to really get you to where you want to get to. Someone else from Facebook, Cynthia, abundance of peace, clarity, prosperity. Okay, great. That's wonderful. All right. So usually when it comes to attracting what we want, I feel like the way that some of us might have been taught in our different ways of connecting to spirit has been usually to pray. Right? How many folks have been told, yes, just pray. You can pray. You've been taught to pray. You were told to pray all your life. Yes, prayer, right? And prayer is amazing and prayer works for sure, connecting you to your spirit, to your higher self. Um, Now, there's something else that I learned that I'm going to share today, which is for me almost like prayer on steroids, or prayer, almost like giving like a prayer booster. And what I'm going to teach today is something called invoking. So, this is something that I learned during my days, although I'm still doing this work. When I first started learning something called pranic healing. So pranic healing, it's an energy healing system that was started by Grandmaster Choa Kaksui, who was a engineer by trade. So for him, this energy healing system, of course, he was deeply connected to the divine source, but for him, he wanted to specifically codify energy healing system so that for any particular ailment that anyone has, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, there was almost like a recipe or a cookbook approach to help someone overcome any pain or trauma that they might be experiencing in their life. So, in regards to the work that I do within the pranic healing system, and anyone else that studies pranic healing, we have a book, almost like a cookbook. And if someone comes to me and says, I have a headache, okay, I follow this protocol, this recipe. Someone comes to me and says, I have a cold, okay, I follow this recipe. Someone comes to me and says, I'm struggling with cancer, I follow this recipe. So everything is a very cookbook approach to what it is that we do. So one of the things that is suggested that we do in addition to prayer is something called invoking. And invoking, again, is almost like for me, is like prayer on steroids, but you can almost think of it almost like giving your prayers an energy boost. Okay, so we're gonna do a little experiment, shall we? So I want you just for the next 60 seconds, I'm gonna be quiet, but for the next 60 seconds, I want you to just pray the way that you usually do. Okay, and you can pray, specifically a prayer for abundance for yourself, which one attracts. Okay, so ready, set, go. 60 seconds, do your prayers. Okay, and you can end it. Okay, good. And come back. Ooh, y'all, we got some praying folks on the line, y'all. What? Prayer warriors. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm trying not to say nothing right now. But like, ooh, it was strong. Okay, y'all are some praying folk. That's good. All right. So now we're going to invoke. Okay. So taking the prayers to the next level. So in this invocation, um, realizing that in addition to praying and being vocal about the prayers or connecting to the spirit regarding our prayers, if you can also get the body involved, the body can help you connect to uh, deeper truths and deeper teachings and deeper energy. I know sometimes when folks meditate, people sometimes put their hands on their laps, right, palms facing up. There's a reason for that, because that is a very receptive position. Some other people, when they pray and meditate, they use certain mudras, right? Maybe doing their hands like this or certain mudras of the hands. So when it comes to invoking, we're going to do a particular body position to help us receive deeper energy. So the position for invoking that I was taught, that I'm going to teach, is going to be having your hands up in this position, open hands and heart to receive. Yes, Cheryl, exactly. Yes. So just putting your hands up like this, and then can you see this other hand this way? Okay. So almost like a W, kind of like we're winning. and then putting the head down and having the eyes closed. Okay, so that's going to be the invoking position. So I'm going to invoke for us, and you're going to just let me know what you feel during this and after we're done. Okay, so put the arms up in that V position, head down, and eyes closed. Okay. To the Supreme God, to the Divine Mother, the Divine Father, to all the great, great ones, to the saints of all religions, to the divine spiritual hierarchy, to Grand Master Choa Kaksui, to all of our divine helpers, our guardian angels, our spirit guides. We come humbly asking and invoking for your divine presence, your divine blessings, your divine help, your divine oneness with the abundance that we want to attract and to receive in our life right now. We thank you. With thanks and in full faith, so be it. Okay, good. Put your hands down. Okay, so comments. So the difference between, did you feel a difference between the prayer that you might have said versus the invoking?
Results, less RMS.
Oh, someone got their TV on. Okay. I know it's early. I know. So I want you just to say, mention any comments that you might have felt or experienced, or maybe you didn't experience anything at all. So just write down in the comments, and we'll also ask the Facebook community to also write down in the comments your feelings going through that process, and we'll see if there was a change or difference. Okay. Jacqueline, I found myself swaying forward. Okay, good. Cheryl, I felt it in my belly. Okay, great. Kathy, I felt connected and grateful. Okay, good. Those are all definitely good feelings to have. Denise, higher focus and energy around me. Right. That's great. Yeah. So this sense of invoking, again, prayer is great, but I will also say that this sense of invoking is really great. It's like a booster shot. So anytime you're feeling, have a low vibration of energy, anytime you're feeling tired, anytime you want to bring in something into your life, you're doing a particular project, especially one that requires a lot of spiritual energy and power. In addition to prayer, you can also do this invoking to help you stay connected. And as I did in the exercise, I mean, call on everybody, right? In terms of the divine aspects, right? Call on everything that's divine, because we have all these helpers that are here that want to help us, that want to assist us in our lives. And I saw a caption once that said, it had two pictures. It had one, someone that had their angels, someone else that had their angels, but one person, their angels were like, I guess, heavy, and the other one had their angels were like lean and thin. And the caption said something like, to the point where the person that had the angels that were lean and thin were like, yeah, I use my peoples to, do stuff for me to sort of help me, because I know how to, make that connection with folks, and make that connection with the angels. So they're here, they want to help us. So I would say use it. In my head, in my mind, if I sometimes look at certain things clairvoyantly, it's like we have so much help. It's almost like we're in a stadium, like a football stadium. And I have all these helpers that want to come and help and assist us. So definitely connect with them, use them, realizing that they're here to help during this process with us here on Earth and beyond. All right, so spoke about prayer, spoke about invoking. Now we're going to speak briefly about energy healing. So as I mentioned before, I practice energy healing system called pranic healing. And this particular system, again, there's definitely a cookbook approach to everything regarding different ailments. Are there any people here that study energy, that have studied any sort of energy healing systems, Reiki, pranic healing, healing touch, any other systems? Just drop it down in the chat. Yes, Shawnee.
Yeah, I want to also bring a voice in. I think
Yes.
Veronica's in this space. Stacy's not here. Stacy McLean is not here, so she's been with us the entire year. So she brings the pranic energy and healing in. And she also came with Jeff Noble last year for a session, and they co-created together. But I know there are others that engage in this type of energy work too. So Veronica, are you in the space? Did I make up that I saw you? All right, let me see what's happening. Yeah, I see her, Veronica Curtin Johnson. All right, she may not be listening at this point, but Kadeem, can you tell us like when you got, if you said this already, I missed it. When did you get exposed to the work and what had you say yes?
Oh, sure. That's a great question. I got exposed to the work in late 2008. So let's see what the trajectory. So late 2008. So actually, my mom, who's on Facebook, hi mother. She started learning pranic healing. It might have been early 2008, I believe. So she started the process of learning, and then my freshman year of college, I remember I suffered a foot injury because I was that back then I was a dance major in college, and I suffered a foot injury like the first 3 weeks of college, and I couldn't dance for some time. So my mom did some work with me because actually before she did work with me, I went to different doctors, practitioners to help me. No one could help, still had pain. I remember after she worked with me, I remember within like the first 45 minutes she worked with me, the pain was gone. I was like, hold up, what is this that you did? What you doing? So from then I started to learn about the process. So it's been since 2008, but I would say I didn't really start to get serious and I didn't take my first official class until 2013. And then since then I've been practicing pranic healing and other holistic wellness modalities such as aromatherapy, hypnotherapy as well. Yeah, that's a bit about my pranic healing, energy healing story. But I know back in the day, St. Paul's back in the 90s and early 2000s, I know that there was a healing ministry at the church, and I think they practiced healing touch. Even back then, even though I didn't know what they were doing, because they were putting hands over people and doing stuff like this, and I was like, what's happening right now? Like, what are they doing? So I think I was exposed to it already, sort of, I was already open to that. So, much kudos to, what's the order of this? Reverend Dr. Bishop, Dr. Reverend Johnny Ray Youngblood, for introducing that into the community in the church.
Okay.
Let's say, Cheryl, you're a Reiki practitioner level 3. That's awesome. Can you speak a bit, Cheryl, about your experience with Reiki and energy healing? If you can at this moment.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
So I came to Reiki as a practitioner in 2015.
Okay.
Sorry, my husband's in the background. He might be making noises, sleeping. I can.
Maybe his snore got her.
You see it, Julie? Like, wait, what?
We couldn't hear you. I was like, maybe his snore got her. His snore is strangling you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, so the first thing I noticed was that when I got the downloads in me, I didn't expect what I got physically happened to me. Mm-hmm. I was actually with a fever in my hands for about a whole weekend and just down flat in the bed. And it was just so powerful what had come into me. And it was so surprising because I just didn't know what to, I wasn't prepared. No one told me to expect anything like that. Mm-hmm. And once I came out of it was hot, right. And just in my hands, and my body just said, okay, rest. So I drank a lot of water and I rested and I stayed in bed. I took off from work and everything. Wow. And so that was the first thing I noticed that was so profound to me, from just somebody, waving hands over me and talking, what the whole activation process is. Mm-hmm. And then I practiced it a little bit. But when I had a situation at my job when I was working, I had discovered that I had um, anxiety, and I didn't know I had it because they moved me from a large room that I had to work in that was comfortable enough for me to like exercise and everything while I was working
Mm,
to a small room the size of a walk-in closet, and I still had all the same equipment, which was a lot of monitors and computer screens. I'm talking about like 70 or 80 that I was responsible for
wow.
the content on it because I worked in television. Long story short,
Mm,
I got to the door of that room when they said, okay, the room is ready, you can go in. And I just broke down in tears, and my belly wasn't right, and everything was wrong. It just
mhm,
felt like somebody died in that room,
mm,
or that I was going to die in that room. And what I just prayed and I did Reiki on myself, and I that was able to like, okay, walk into the room. And of course I had crystals on me, so I put my crystals where I needed to do.
mhm,
I put prayers and affirmations. I stuck them in private little places around the room. But what got me through was being able to pull to bear every day that I had to go to that room, pull to bear everything that I knew spiritually, including Reiki, including meditation, including prayer, including crystals, including essential oils, including affirmations, sticking. I used everything every day and was able to work that and be okay and be step. That's what I had to do for 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15, before I could even really just enter into the room. So I'm like sitting on the like doorway area and just doing all of this work
mm.
every day before I even did anything. And I was able to make it and get into that room and do my work and be there for a year and make it my own, make it comfortable. I even had manifested that the office supervisor would create a wall mural. I took a picture and I said, I need this picture on the wall, and I need it to be double my double my height because the room is too small and you need to open it up.
Right, right.
And to my surprise, he did it. So not really surprised, but surprised. And to me, I have to say, doing the Reiki on myself just benefited me in a multitude of ways, but just being able to make it through without like anxiety, without vomiting every day. I felt like that's what I was going to do in that space.
Mhm.
So that was a gift and a blessing to me with energy healing, just knowing that I could do that.
Right,
Spirit just said, take care of yourself.
right, right.
And I was able to do that and make it through. And then until Creator said, it's time to get out of here. And he made a way for me to leave. So that's to me one of my most powerful awareness of the gift that is Reiki.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your Reiki story and the background and everything, and how you used it in a very practical situation, right, on yourself at a job that you were going to every day. I mean, definitely. And, also manifesting what it is that you wanted as well, using the experience that
Yes.
you had and connecting to spirit. So that's amazing. So I'm doing my celebration hands for you. Woo! That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's great. That's great. That's great. Cool, cool. All right. So uh we got an hour kind of ish left. So I want to just like go full throttle. Oh, there's a hand though. Oh, there's a hand. Oh, Veronica. Okay, Veronica. Okay, I'm gonna give you 60 seconds. Okay, just share something briefly about your Reiki story, your experience, and your training.
Okay, I just I walked away and I missed this for a second, but I've had Reiki since 1999
Oh, it became popular.
and
Okay.
the 3 levels.
Mm.
And so as I travel around, I used to travel back and forth from New York to Virginia, and I used to do Reiki on all the animals.
Mm.
And so I just constantly, because it was my practice to send out the energy all
Mm.
the time.
Mm.
I would send it to dogs, send it to people standing on the street. If I felt they needed it, I would send it.
Mm.
So my quick story right now is on Saturday, my grandson, who is less than 2 years old, pulled the pot off the stove
Wow.
and got a severe burn
Mm.
in his hand,
Mhm.
and he was rushed to the hospital.
Mhm.
And Sunday morning, he fell off the couch head first.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And I took him, and I knew instinctually that he was not supposed to go to sleep.
Mm.
And I started to do Reiki on him, and I Reiki'd him, and I did his body, and he went into a deep sleep.
Mm.
But I knew it was Reiki healing that was happening.
Mhm.
And so my son took him home. He went to a little Easter egg hunt, and then he took him home, and he was fine.
Mm.
But me, I'm telling you, when you do Reiki, you take it on.
Mm.
So if you don't brush yourself and do what you need to do, you get it. And I got it on Sunday.
Wow.
I literally cried from 10 o'clock
Mhm.
until 7 o'clock at night.
Wow.
I felt pain all through my body.
Mm.
I knew that I had taken his pain. And that's what healers do.
Mhm.
We heal
Mhm.
and we take pain if we're intentional.
Mhm.
And the second step is to release it once we've done it.
Mhm.
And I didn't release it.
Mm.
For some reason, the next step didn't happen.
Mm.
And I got all the pain that I could possibly get.
Wow.
But I was grateful that it was my grandbaby's pain.
Mm.
And I believe that healers really heal.
Right. Yeah.
If I could tell you anything else, healers really heal. And thank you for a few seconds.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Veronica, for sharing. Yeah, that's very deep, very powerful. I mean, yeah,
Thank you.
healers do heal. And I think what I've realized within this work is, healers do heal because of the power that we have internally and also the power that we receive internally to do the work that we do. I know specifically within pranic healing, because Grandmaster Toa Kaksui sort of studied other healing practices before he sort of created his own practice. One of the things that he was very intentional and very clear about was healers keeping themselves deeply, deeply cleansed. So actually, as a pranic healer, I have this mixture here that I have with essential oils and water that I use. So anytime I'm working with someone, after a few times of working with them, after a few strokes, I'm sort of dumping. So two things. He did two things to help healers clean themselves. He helped healers create like an energetic disposal unit. So he suggested healers either have a bucket with salt water near them, so that as they're doing their healing and cleansing, they're dumping the negative energy into a salt water bucket, and so that they're not attracting the sort of energy back to them, but so they're dumping it away. If they don't have that, then to sort of create their own portal to dump the energy. And then also after also doing a few swoops with people doing energy healing, he also suggested that healers create their own mixture of essential oils and water and alcohol, so that as they're healing, after doing a few rounds of healing, that they're also spraying their hands with this mixture and also their bodies and energy sensors to help keep themselves clear. Because as you mentioned, Veronica, like healers are out here doing the work, but it's important for the healers also to take care of themselves, right? And to make sure they keep as much energy as they can on their own. So I'm deeply grateful to Grandmaster Choa Kaksui and for pranic healing to sort of, he had that in mind about the healers, so that they do the work, but then he also let it go. And I think that's a lesson here for us, is that in regards to manifesting what it is that we want, in regards to attracting prosperity, in regards to doing anything we want to do in our lives, it's important for us to just do the work and then let it go. Take a step back and then release it to the spirit, to the universe, to your highest self, to then work on your behalf. Because the more that we continue to connect to something, the more that we continue to think about, worry about something, the more that we try to stay connected to it, we can't let it go. Like, think about it. Like when you want to fly a kite, you keep running. Do you keep running and never let the kite go? I want to fly the kite. I want to fly the kite. You keep running. You don't never let the kite go. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. So it's important for you to, as you run towards your destiny, that you also let the destiny or the dream go, so the kite and the dream could go where it needs to go and reaches the higher realms and higher places. Okay, so okay, there's some comments, and then after that, we're gonna go full throttle. So hopefully this 40 minutes give you a chance to yawn, get some stuff out, get the crust out your eyes, because then we be doing some work. So okay, so I have some other people here. Leslie Mother. Oh yes, so my mom Leslie Austin practices pranic healing and also another system of energy healing called Be Well Science that was started by Master Del Pei, who is also a disciple of Grandmaster Choa Kaksui. His system is also really great. Kathy, love you too, Mother Austin. Yes, Kathy, yeah, she's awesome. John Call is also a Reiki healer. Oh, great, John Call. That's great. Good to know. So Cheryl just realized that it was a year to the time that I was activated in Reiki that, interesting, in Reiki, that the leaving of the job situation manifested. Interesting. Everything is connected. Leslie Austin from Facebook, important to and disconnect from your clients so we do not take on their stuff, right? Exactly. It's important for us to, do the work, let it go, and then also disconnect as well, which is a technique that we also do in pranic healing called cutting cords. All right, so are we ready? Are we ready? Because now is where all the fun happens. Yes, so at this moment in time, now would be a good time for you to get your either hand sanitizer or your essential oil, either lavender, melaleuca. I know someone had sage, frankincense, lemon, one of those options, tea tree, or if you do any other work and you have a mixture already with essential oils and water or alcohol, then to get that, because we're going to be using that in this moment in time. So I'll give you a few seconds to retrieve those items near you as I read any other things from the chat. Oh, interesting. Okay. Jacqueline, are blends okay? Blends are okay depending on what's inside the blend. Because you wouldn't want to blend, because someone asked, I think Charmaine asked about rosemary, if you can use rosemary. You wouldn't want to blend that does any sort of energizing or activating. You want a blend that does deeper cleansing. So yeah, so it depends on what the blends have in them. Veronica, yes, one last thing I got on with Jeff Sunday night. Yes, Jeff is awesome. So Jeff, I consider Jeff to be my first, I guess, official teacher of pranic healing, because I guess my first teacher was really my mom in terms of teaching me what she knew also. But I guess in regards to taking an official class, Jeff Noble is also, yes, my first teacher in regards to pranic healing. Okay, yes, lavender is great. Yes, thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Veronica, for sharing. Janine Brown, this is going to be the last comment that I read before we get started. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Janine. Thank you, Veronica, for sharing. Ironically, I just tuned in and heard your experience. My grandson, who's 2, fell on the bed a few days ago. Interesting. I had to work on him so that he wouldn't have a bump on his head. Much love. That's great. That's great. I mean, y'all, Woo community, y'all are awesome out here just healing people, Christ said, you will do these things and greater. Those are his words. So in many ways, us gathering together in this way as a community to help people heal, I believe is us tapping into the greatness of the Christ and all the other divine beings. All right, so with that said, here we go. So I want to first have us sensitize our hands so that we get a sense of what feeling the energy is, so that we can sort of sense when things are released and when things are energized. All right, so within pranic healing, there's a way to sensitize the hands. So I'm going to teach you that quickly before we move on to doing like some deep cleansing. Because before, as I mentioned, in order for us to attract abundance, we have to sometimes release the things that we no longer want or need to get rid of. for us to manifest what it is that we want and energize those certain things. So we're going to start off first with just shaking your hands. So shake the hands, shaking, saying, good morning, right hand. Good morning, left hand. Shaking. Good. You're going to put one hand up, other hand down, stretch straight arms as high and as low as you can. Good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good morning. Other way. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. Then you're going to take one thumb, press the center of your palm. Good. Other thumb, press the center of the palm. Good. And now like you're going to warm up your hands like it's cold. You're going to warm them up just like this, add some friction. Okay, good. So now just with your eyes closed, you're just going to put your hands, actually put your hands like this in front of you, just about maybe like 12 inches or so apart. Just close your eyes in this moment and focus on the center of your palms. Then take a deep breath in and release. Good. Again, deep breath in and release. Focus on the center of the palms. Deep breath in and release. Good. And with your eyes closed, just slowly, very slowly, like you're moving your hands through molasses, slowly move them apart just a bit, a few inches, and then bring them together again, just a few inches. It's like you're playing a very slow accordion, moving slowly through molasses, just slowly apart, and then slowly back in. Again, focusing on the center of your palms, slowly apart, slowly back in. Okay. Again, slowly apart, slowly back in. Okay, good. So how many people can feel something that's different than the rest of your body? So it could be heat, tingling, pressure, some sort of sensation. That's what we're going for. Okay. Good. All right, good. You can open your eyes. Good. So if you felt something, you just felt your energy. Congratulations. You felt your energy. And that is one of the ways to begin to tap into your internal energy source and to then use it to help yourself and to help other people heal, right? So we have some comments about people feeling stuff. Cheryl, feeling it. Yes. Casey, feel intense heat. Jacqueline, pressure, heat, particularly in the right hand. Good. Awesome. Wonderful. Okay, great. So now we're going to move on. We're going to try this. So you felt the energy. So now we're going to see if we can feel something else on a deeper level. All right. So your dominant hand. Okay. So whether it's your right hand, left hand, your dominant hand, you're going to put up that hand. Actually, put up both hands. We're going to try this. Put up both hands. It's going to be an experiment. See if we can feel something. Okay. And you're going to look at your dominant hand and you're going to say to that dominant hand 20 times, I'll count for you. You're going to look at that hand and say 20 times the word apple. Okay. Ready? Here we go to the dominant hand, apple. Go. Apple, 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 apple. Good. That's 20. Okay. Again, looking at the dominant hand. Okay. I want you to imagine there's an apple in your hand. See an apple, see the color. Okay. Good. Now just notice, just focus now on both hands, the sensation between the left hand and the right hand. And just notice if there's a difference or a change between one hand and the other. Might be a slight, there might be a slight difference here, whatever that there is, a little something, right? Okay, So again, the same hand that you said apple to, and imagine the apple. I want you now to look at that hand, right? See the apple, see the color, feel the weight. I want you to imagine the taste of an apple. Also, okay, good. Now with the other hand, the one that did not say apple, you can move that hand towards the hand that said apple and see if you can sense, if you feel something in the hand that you said apple to. See if you can feel or sense a something in that hand that you said apple to. See if you can feel or sense something. Okay. Good. Clap the hands together to disintegrate it. Okay. And again, open both hands. Notice how you feel. Huh. Does it feel balanced now? The hand that you said apple to, the other hand, see if you can feel something. You might be able to be like, huh, actually now there's like nothing here now. Wow. It's great. It's like magic. You just did magic. Congratulations. You are now a magician. That's great. You're an energy magician. That's great. So interesting experiences, right? Whether you felt something, you sensed something, you noticed a difference or a change in temperature or weight. What does that mean? What does that mean? That took what, 30 seconds, 60 seconds for us to do, right? That means your intention. Energy follows thought. Energy follows your intention. Energy is inputted into places and things that we focus on. So if you're saying stuff to yourself on a daily basis, I can't do it, I can't make it, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I'm dumb. Or if you're thinking to yourself about certain things, not feeling great, thinking about a certain experience, sort of feeling heavy about it. I mean, that is like weighing heavily, literally weighing heavily on you. And it can really affect you in all different aspects of your life. So it's important for us to remember that even if we don't believe something about ourselves, like, if you say, today I just don't feel strong. I just feel so weak. It's important for us, even if we don't feel strong in a particular day, that we reinforce, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. Because the mind and the body will respond to what it is that you're saying about yourself. Even if you don't feel it in the moment, if you keep saying it to yourself, the mind and body will essentially catch up and realize, okay, they're saying that they're strong. They're seeing themselves as strong. They believe in themselves as strong. Okay, maybe we'll make them strong today. Yes, power of the mind. Definitely felt the energy charge. Good. You felt weight and heat. Now feel coolness in both hands. The apple, it felt big. Yes, powerful. Yes, good. All right, great. So tingling and weighted. Okay, good. There's some comments. So what we're gonna do now, and then after this particular experience, then we'll open it up for a few questions and comments. Is something that I like a lot, and it's something that I've taught here multiple times in the Woo community, which is called whiteboard cleansing. And some folks might remember this from the first few times I taught this workshop on here, where we go in and focus on this whiteboard and cleanse the whiteboard and energize the whiteboard. So I'm going to lead you through this experience and what that's like. So essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to have you imagine in front of yourself a whiteboard, almost like a whiteboard that you might write something down with like a marker. You're going to imagine the whiteboard in front of you. You're going to put on this whiteboard essentially things that you no longer want in your life. I'm going to guide you through certain aspects of things you may no longer want in your life. And then with your dominant hand, whatever, right or left for you, your dominant hand, you're going to imagine your dominant hand as the color of lightning, or like a brilliant electric violet color, okay? Then we're gonna go through, we're gonna erase what's on the whiteboard, and then take a moment to breathe. We do that a few times of cleansing the whiteboard, and then we're gonna also think about what it is that we want to manifest in our lives, what we do want to bring in, and then I will send energy to that energetically and then move on to the next whiteboard cleansing. So it's going to be a series of us cleansing, 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 energizing. Cleansing, 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 energizing. So this is this experience now. So here we go. This is the fun part of the workshop. So in this moment now, I want you to just close your eyes. Again, realizing this is time for yourself to be centered, to be at peace. Time for you to be with you, to connect with you and all that you are. And realizing that in this state, in this moment, that you are believing, attracting, wanting to manifest a certain sense of abundance in your life. And going through this journey, in order for you to do so, it might require you to clean up some stuff from the past so you can live towards a bright, successful future with what it is that you want in your life. So focus on the heart space area. Focus on your heart and take a deep breath in and release. And again, deep breath in and release. Knowing you're taken care of, you're okay. Take a deep breath in and release. Good. So now with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine this whiteboard now in front of you. Very clean, very clear whiteboard in front of you. This whiteboard will be here to help you release what you no longer want in your life. So we're going to focus now on any thoughts of lack. Any thought of lack that you may have ever had. Any memories of lack, where you maybe said to yourself, I can't afford it. It's not in the budget. Maybe you heard growing up, money isn't grown on trees. I'm not made of money. Any thoughts of lack at all. You're gonna bring up those feelings and thoughts, and you're gonna throw it all on the whiteboard. So bring it up. You can imagine it as words, as feelings. You can imagine it as a dark cloud coming up and out of yourself, and throw it all onto the whiteboard. Throw it up there. Anything. The whiteboard can handle it. It is strong. So throw any and everything up there regarding any thoughts of lack. Okay, good. That's enough. Your dominant hand as electric violet light. You're going to move your dominant hand across this whiteboard, erasing all those thoughts and feelings now. Go. Erase, erase, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Erase, erase completely, thoroughly. Disintegrate, disintegrate. Now erase. Good. You put your hands down. Good. Notice how you feel. Okay, good. Again. Fill up any thoughts or feelings of lack. I can't do it. We can't travel. I can't get this thing. Whatever it is, any thoughts of lack you might have ever experienced in your life growing up, or even in the present. Throw it up there. Good, keep going. Keep going. Okay, good, stop. Dominant hand, electric violet, lightning, and go erase. Erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Erase, erase, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Now disintegrate, disintegrate, erase, delete, and good. Relax, hand down. This is how you feel. Some of you might be like, sigh of relief. Or might feel a bit clearer. Now, that's good. Okay, good. Again, throw it up there. Any remaining thoughts on the conscious, subconscious, and unconscious level, now put up on that whiteboard to release it and to let go. Now is your time to release and to let go. So let it all go. Throw it up there. Everything up there on the whiteboard. Good. Any last remnants? Get it all out. Now is the time. Release and let it go. Good. Dominant hand, electric violet. And go. Erase, erase, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Erase, disintegrate, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Now disconnect. Good. Relax. Notice how you feel. Good. Now we're going to focus on thoughts of abundance. So focus on what it is that you want in your life, how you want to attract abundance in your life in regards to whatever it is, money, time, resources, relationships. Focus on what it is that you want in regards to abundance. Good. Feel it in your body. Good. Bring it up deeply into yourself. Good. You're going to put that on the whiteboard. Those feelings. Good. I'm going to energize those feelings to manifest for you now. Okay, good. Stop. Again. Notice how you feel. Good. Again, bring up those thoughts and feelings of abundance, what you do want to manifest in your life. Focus on the essence of what it is that you want. So if you're focusing on an abundance of money, how does that make you feel? What is that essence like? A sense of freedom, a sense of peace. Focus on that essence and how you feel having it, and bring up those feelings, those good feelings, and put that on the board, all those good feelings on the whiteboard. Good. Feel the feelings, house the energy to it. Okay, good. You stop. Notice how you feel. Okay, good. Last time, again, focus on the feelings of abundance. Focusing on the end result. Now that you have this, how does it feel? What do you see? How does it feel? What do you see? Who do you see around you living this abundant life? Focus on that, on those feelings, the end result of that. Good. Put it up there on the whiteboard, on those amazing feelings. Good. Keep going. As I send energy, so these things manifest now for you in your life, the most amazing right way possible. Okay, good. Now I want you to bring this whiteboard to you, all these feelings of abundance that you want. Put your hands out, bring these feelings towards you, bring it in towards your heart. Hug these feelings in, these feelings of goodness, these feelings of abundance in towards you. And notice just how you feel in this moment now. All those feelings now in towards you that you want and desire of abundance. They've also been energized. Okay. Good. Beautiful. Awesome. Wonderful. Good. Good. Hands down. Good. So that was just round one. Okay. If you're doing 4 more rounds of this. So new whiteboard. Okay. So the old whiteboard, you used it up, it's cleansed, then we energized it with good things that you wanted. And now that whiteboard is now in and close towards you. All right. So now at this point, you're going to focus on relationships, all right? So the whiteboard is now in front of you, okay? And you're going to imagine relationships in your life, okay? And the relationships that you may not have necessarily been very positive, okay? Also in this state now, I'll also say as you're going through this, putting up these feelings on the whiteboard, I know the time now is 8:03. And so folks have to get ready for work. So if you need to go, now is a good time for you to go and take these amazing feelings with you as you go throughout the day. May you be abundantly blessed and bring into your life all it is that you want and desire, that your heart needs for you to live the best life now. So be it. So thank you for joining if you have to leave. For those that can stay for the remainder of the workshop, the next 30 minutes, then you can. And I want you to imagine this whiteboard in front of you now. And this whiteboard, again, think about the relationships, all those feelings, those thoughts, those things that maybe didn't work out so well. Times when people might have mistreated you. Anytime you felt that somebody may have abused you, right? Anything regarding relationships. Gonna throw everything up there on the whiteboard. Let it go now. Now is the time to let go. Let it go, let it go. Throw it all up there on the whiteboard. Good, you can handle it, good. Keep going, release. Okay, good, that's enough. Dominant hand, electric violet, lightning, and go. Erase, erase, disintegrate, disintegrate, erase, completely, completely erase, disintegrate, delete, let go. Now, so be it. Good. Put your hands down. Notice how you feel. Good. Again, anything regarding relationships that were negative, people mistreated you, you felt bad, you felt guilty, anything regarding relationships that were negative, not in the best light, throw it up there on the whiteboard, throw everything up there on the whiteboard, let it go. Good, good. Now is your time, let it go. Let it all go, it's all right. You did the best that you could at that time. Now it's time for you to let it go now. Good. Okay, good, stop, dominant hand, electric violet, and go. Erase, erase, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly, erase, erase, disintegrate now, let go, erase, good, cut, good, and down. Notice how you feel. Good, again. Last, remaining thoughts of relationships not working out, didn't work, you felt guilty, you felt bad, anything else on the conscious, unconscious, and subconscious level, let it go, release it now onto this whiteboard, let go. Now is your time, let it go. Good. Good, very good. And go, dominant hand, electric violet, and go. Erase, disintegrate, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly, erase. Disintegrate, 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 erase, good, and cut. Good. Notice how you feel, let go. Put your hand down. Good. This whiteboard is completely cleansed, deeply cleansed, deeply cleansed, deeply cleansed now, deeply cleansed, deeply cleansed, deeply cleansed. You're now going to imagine what you do want in regards to relationships. A lot of folks mention love. Yes, bringing in love, romantic, platonic, sexual, whatever level you want, bring in the love that you want and desire into your life now regarding relationships. Good, bring it all in, yes. Focus on the love aspect of everything you want regarding relationships. Knowing you can have it all because the universe is abundant. So you can have it all. You can have your cake and eat it too. So focus on that. Relationships, throw it on the whiteboard and I will energize it now. Okay, good, stop, notice how you feel. Good, again, relationships, goodness, focus on the goodness, focus on the essence of how you feel in the relationship, being there, being loving, feeling loved in return abundantly. Notice how you feel. Good, throw it up there on the whiteboard, all those good feelings. I'll send energy to it, help it manifest in the best, most amazing way possible for you. Up with the divine beings, the divine source, and the manifestation. So it is. Okay, good. You can stop and let it go. Okay, notice how you feel. Good, okay, now good. Last time regarding relationships, focusing on the end result. So the relationships are going great, they're going well. What do you see? Who do you see being there with you? How do you feel? Just all the love regarding it. Good, focusing on the relationships from the heart space, all the good feelings. Throw it up there on the whiteboard, feel it, sense it, as I send energy to it now to help it manifest in the most amazing way possible for you. Good, good. You can stop and now open your hands and bring that whiteboard, the goodness of those feelings, bring them in towards you. Hug the whiteboard in, bring it in, all these good feelings of relationships and love and goodness that you manifested, that's been energized for you. Notice how you feel and feel good about all of it. Okay. Good, awesome. Okay, next, gonna focus on any moments of laziness. So, new whiteboard. You have a new whiteboard in front of you now, and focus on all the moments where maybe you didn't take action on anything. You were being lazy, you felt too tired, you instead decided to go on Facebook and scroll, or go on YouTube and watch stuff, or Netflix or cable, or whatever it is. You were being lazy, you didn't do it, you felt lethargic. So put up all those moments on the whiteboard, let it go. Releasing it now, letting it go. Good, that's enough. Dominant hand, electric violet, and go. Erase, erase, disintegrate, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply erase, disintegrate, erase. Good, cut. Good, notice how you feel. Good. Again, being lazy, any times you didn't want to do it, you just felt too tired, just throw it up there on the whiteboard, all those feelings, all those moments, throw it up there. Good to keep going. And I think there might be some other stuff coming up for some other people in other aspects or areas of your life that might be coming up for you that may not necessarily be connected right now to what we're talking about. But if it's coming up for you, let it come up and throw it up there on the whiteboard, because obviously it's coming up because it needs to be cleansed. So let that come up, throw it up there on the whiteboard. Good, dominant hand, electric violet, and go. Erase, erase, disintegrate, erase, completely, deeply, thoroughly, erase, disintegrate, erase, erase, erase. Good, cut. Notice how you feel, hand down. Good. Good, last time. Now, any other thoughts of being lazy, being lethargic, on the conscious, subconscious, and unconscious level, connected to your neurology on the deep level, bring it all up, time to let it go and release it now. So throw it up there on the whiteboard, seeing it come up and come out the way it needs to, either as a cloud or slime or words or feelings, however it needs to come up, throw it up there on the whiteboard. Good, let it come up, good, good. Good, dominant hand, electric violet, lightning, and go. Erase, erase, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly, erase, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, delete, cut, let go. Good, put your hand down. Notice how you feel. Good. Good. Now, whiteboard is now deeply cleansed, deeply, deeply cleansed, deeply, deeply cleansed, deeply clean, clean and cleansed now for you to throw up there what it is that you do want in your life. So I want you now to focus on activity. So things that you put to the wayside, things that you never did, all the hobbies that you wanted to pursue, whether it's knitting or sewing or finishing your book or doing that movie or whatever it is that you wanted to do that maybe you didn't do, but you just didn't have the time or you just wanted to be lazy. Focus on doing all the things that you want to do and doing it with rigor, with strength, with power, with force, knowing that you have all the time to do so and to still take care of yourself. So throw it up there on the whiteboard, all those feelings, those goodness, those good feelings regarding this experience and being active, pursuing the what is that you want to do. Throw it up there on the whiteboard as I send energy to it now. Okay, good. And relax. Notice how you feel. Okay, good. Again, throw it up there on the whiteboard. Everything, being active, pursuing your goals, pursuing your dreams, getting things done, period. Just feel those feelings, put it on the board, and I'll send energy to it so they can manifest in the most amazing way possible for you in your life now. Okay, good. Relax, notice how you feel. And again, last time, everything you want to do, see it having already been done. And focus on the essence of how you feel, knowing now that it is done and you did it. And if it's something continuous, maybe you are continuing to do it. You're going out, you're going to run, you are continuing to create. Just focus on all those things. Good, put it up on the whiteboard. Let's send energy to it now. So manifest in the right way for you. Divine beings of manifestation, use manifestation, let it manifest in the right, most amazing way now. All these goals, these projects, these feelings now. So it is. Good. Whiteboard in the house, all those dreams regarding what it is that you want. I'm going to now open the hands out, bring that whiteboard into you with all those amazing feelings into the heart space area, and notice how you feel. The goodness, the amazingness. Good. Good. Okay. Here we go. Last one. So, new whiteboard now is in front of you. Doing the last one now. Any moments or feelings of not being worthy at all to do a particular project, to pursue a particular goal, any thoughts or feelings of lack of self-image, positive self-image. So anything, any moments of feeling unworthy, not worthy to do something, to be something, to step into a particular role, or any negative self-talk, negative thoughts regarding your self-image, throw it up there on that whiteboard. Let it go. Good, it can take it, it can handle it. Let it go. Good, dominant hand, electric violet, and go. Erase, erase, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly, disintegrate, now cut. Good. Let go. Put your hand down, notice how you feel. Okay, good. Again, throwing anything else up there. Feelings, thoughts of non-worthiness, negative self-talk, negative image of yourself. Throw it up there. All those feelings and thoughts you no longer want that have been negatively affecting you in your life, let it go. Throw it on the whiteboard. Time to get rid of that garbage that others may have inputted towards you and everything that you might have done to yourself internally. Let it all go. No longer serves you. On the whiteboard. Good, you can stop. Electric violet, dominant hand, go. Erase completely, deeply, thoroughly, erase, erase, disintegrate, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly with the help of the angels and the guides, erase, disintegrate, good, cut, good. Notice how you feel, hand down. Let go, let go, let go. Good, last time. Anything else regarding negative self-image, negative talk? Throw it up there on the whiteboard, on the subconscious, unconscious, and conscious level. Now is the time to let go. Now is the time to be free. Let it all go. Good. Dominant hand, electric violet, lightning, and go. Erase, erase, disintegrate, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Erase, erase, disintegrate completely, deeply, thoroughly. Now let go. Good. Cut, let go. Good. Hand down. Notice how you feel. Good. And the whiteboard is completely, deeply cleansed, deeply energized, deeply cleansed, deeply energized. So now you are going to focus on having positive self-image, positive body image. You love your body, you love yourself, you love your mind, you love your emotions, focusing on the good things and the good aspects about yourself, letting those things shine, feeling good about yourself, stepping up to the plate into those roles that you know that you deserve, because you are worthy of it. You are worthy of every good thing. And everything that you want and desire in your life is here for you now. So step into it, live it, be there now. Feel those good feelings. Really see it like you're there now, in the moment, in the present. Good. Throw it up there on the whiteboard. All those good feelings related to this situation of you having amazing, amazing self-worth, positive energy, positive thoughts about yourself. Good. As I send energy to it now, let it manifest for you, so be it. Good. You can stop. Noticing how you feel, checking in with yourself. Okay, good. Again, focusing on good feelings, good image, positive self-image, how amazing you are, because you're amazing, you're awesome, you're beautiful on every single aspect and level, focusing on that. And realizing that you are worthy of every good thing. There's no one else in the world like you at all. No one else has your fingerprint, your DNA. You are truly unique, one of a kind, 1 in 7.5 billion. So you have something to offer the world. So focus on the essence of your goodness and your amazingness, your self-positive image. Good. Good. Put it on the whiteboard. Put it up there so it can be energized for your highest good now. As I send energy to it with the help of God, the divine beings, all of your helpers, all of your divine helpers, all of your divine angels, your angelic guides, angelic helpers, to manifest this in your life now. Okay, good. Last time. Notice how you feel, right? Good, you can stop. Notice how you feel. Okay, good. Self-image, focus on that. Good self-image. Really seeing it, sensing it, feeling it down to your bones, into your DNA, the essence, and also on the end result. So knowing that now that you have this sense of amazingness, feeling great, this sense of amazing self-worth and positive self-image, how do you look? How do you feel? What do you see around you? Focus on that in this moment now. On the confidence, your sense of stability and grace and amazingness. Focus on that. Good. Really see it. Be there now in the moment. And put it up there on the whiteboard. There's an energy to it. And I energize it now for you. Good, so it is so good. Okay, good. And again, now going to open up your hands to the whiteboard, hug that whiteboard, bring it into your heart space, feeling all the amazingness, all the good feelings, knowing that it is happening now for you in this moment and state. Okay, good. Okay, you can put your hands down. Yeah, start to come back. Notice the good feelings that you feel around you, within you. Good, you take a deep breath in and release. Good. You can open your eyes and come back. Hi. Welcome back to planet Earth. My name is Kadeem. I'm a human. How are we feeling right now? I'm gonna ask folks to unmute themselves if they can and just share their experience. How are we feeling?
Hi, Kadeem.
Who is this? Who said hi? Who's there?
I just said it's Kathy.
Oh, Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Hey.
Hey. I feel amazing.
Okay.
I feel full of love. I feel full of connection, full of light, full of the ability to heal others, and worthy of the love that I seek and that I want. I just feel amazing. I feel full of golden light, which is solar plexus. So um, I just felt that and pink surrounding me.
Oh, good. Well, that's great. Thank you for sharing. Those
Thank
are
you.
great colors. Yes, good.
Yeah.
Anyone else would like to unmute and share?
This is Afua
Cool.
Frier.
Hey.
I feel wonderful. I feel light
Mm.
as a feather.
Oh, good.
I feel nourished.
Oh,
I
good.
had tingling going on and
Mm.
just great feelings. At one point, I saw a light being walking,
Wow.
and I was like, okay, how are you? And thank you for visiting me. All right. This was great.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you so much. I'm
Oh,
hugging you virtually.
oh, thank you. I'm hugging you back virtually. Thank you. Thank you, Afua. Thank you so much, Afua. Thank you. Okay. This is a great share. Okay, let's see what's happening in the chat. Catherine, I am worthy of every good thing. Yes, you are. Divine, I feel divine. That's a great word. You feel divine. That's good. Cheryl, your chest feels full. Zakia, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. Yes, I am an amazing being. Yes, you are. Cheryl, I feel wonderful. Sophia, I feel happy. Capable, I feel capable. Good, Catherine. Mbola says, I feel empowered and light. Good. Those are all awesome. Thanks so much all for sharing. Jacqueline, I am blessed and at peace. All amazing, amazing, good things. All right. So before we get off, I also told y'all they needed to come with these other items, right? Which consisted of, right, this cup of water or something in water, cup, a mug, um, because I want my blessings to be full. I got myself a big Tupperware full of water, all right? I ain't playing no games, all right? So whatever you have, right, a thing of water, you should have your writing utensil, pencil or pen, some sort of strip of paper with no writing on it, and your tape, right? So have those items. I want you to, with your writing utensil, pen or pencil, I want you to, on the strip of paper, okay, write down what it is you want to manifest, just one thing, right? So I want you to write it down as if it's happening already, right? So instead of saying, I want to manifest or blank, or I see myself having blank, say, I am blank, right? So I am wealthy. I am living in my dream home. I have the love I desire. You know, so write it down as if it's in the present, as if it's happening now. Okay. So just, you know, there should not be like a 10 list of stuff, just one thing. Just one thing you want to manifest. All right. So once you write that down on your sheet of paper, it can be a word, it could be a sentence. Okay. You are going to then take your tape, okay, and you're going to tape what you wrote down to this cup of water, okay? Whatever you wrote down, tape it to the water so that it stays. Okay, so I'll give you a few moments to do that. So writing down whatever that you want in the present, and then taking the tape and taping that onto your cup. Cheryl, yes, water programming. Yeah, water programming is really great. I find that what we just did is really great for like energetic and like spiritual manifestation and programming, which is all great. I also think it's important for us to manifest on all levels. So again, what we did was on the etheric level. Now it's time for us to manifest on the physical level. All right. So with you using the water, what we're going to do, because water is, of course, physical, and our body is made of 70% of water. We're deeply connected to water. So whatever you write down on the strip, taping it on, and then of course, once we're done, we're going to drink it. So to then physicalize what it is that we want to manifest. Okay. So, see, is everyone done? Can you write in the chat? Done. If you're done, I feel like I want to be in church. If you got it, say amen. If you don't, say hold up. Okay, done. So we got one done. All right, so we'll wait a few more moments. Okay, yes, I see. Yes, I see, Cheryl. I see. I see your cup with things written down. Awesome. Okay, good. Mbola, okay, done. Jacqueline, done. Okay, let's maybe get like maybe 3 more dones and then we'll get started. Afua, done. Kathy, done. Good. 2 more. John Carl, done. Who's the last one that's gonna be done? Jermaine, done. All right, great. So here we go. So with this cup of water, okay, Denise, great, done. Awesome, great. All right, so with this cup of water that you have, you're going to put both hands over the cup of water, the cup, mug, whatever it is, right? Realize whatever you wrote down is already there, so that's good. So you can sort of let that go. What I'm gonna ask you to do is to close your eyes, focus on what you want to manifest in your life. Good. Focus on that end result of it. The end result. So with it being already you having it and being successful, what would it look like? How would you feel? And really focus on those feelings. Good, and let those feelings emanate throughout your entire body. Good, and let those feelings now from your body almost like spin or turn, or almost see those feelings going on a racetrack. Now, instead of circling throughout your entire body, your entire system, let those feelings circle all around you, almost like a tornado of sorts. If you can imagine a tornado around you, let them circle around you, in and around you, feeling good, feeling great, letting it manifest, having the action happen. Good. So let them again circle more. Keep circling those feelings, giving them action. Circle again, even faster, even faster. Let them circle even faster. Good, faster still, even faster, faster. Really feel them, let them circle till they begin to take on a life of their own. Just circle, 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 all the way through, faster, 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 throughout your entire being, your entire body. Good, now at its fastest, round, around, 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 those good feelings. Okay, now bringing those feelings now into the water, through your hands, now into the water. And then flow from your hands, now into the water. These good feelings, feelings of movement, of goodness. Good. Very good, stop. Good. And now just internally say thank you to your higher beings and You may now drink the water. Yes. So be it. Amen. Okay, well, as I say in the Black church, the doors of the church are open. Is there one today? Is there one? So I'm done. Thank you so much all for joining me today. It's a great time being here with you all during this Attract Abundance, Yes Even Now experience. I know that it's already overtime at 8:35. No, it was supposed to end at 8:30. But if you can stay on just for a bit longer, just to go through a few of these slides. But also, if you would like to share something, also, I'll take maybe a few seconds or a few moments for people to share their experience in today's class, today's workshop, through the chat, or also vocalizing it as well. Maybe just like a minute or two.
This is Afua Free.
Afua, hey.
I will tell you that when you first started, I had already made up my mind. I'm just laying in the bed, I'm not moving.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you said, go get tape, I was like, okay, the tape is right there. Go get a pen. I was like, okay, I'm going to do what he said. I was just like, okay, I'm excited. I don't know why I was excited, but I was like, I might as well do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so grateful that I felt your love and your light, and just, it felt like you wrapped your arms around when you first said in the beginning, okay, what we're going to need is a pen,
Mm-hmm.
a this, a that. It was very light and warm and loving.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole session was light, warm, and loving.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Let me answer this quick question in the chat regarding the oils. Yeah, so I did ask you guys to get oils, some sort of spray and hand sanitizer. And that was actually for us to use during the whiteboard cleansing in case you felt any stuff come up on your hands. I did not mention using it because I felt that on my end, I was doing some other deeper cleansing and energizing for you all. So I didn't feel the need to sort of say that you needed to use them. But that's what that was going to be for. But I felt like we didn't need them, so we didn't use them. But if you start to feel, okay, maybe I'm feeling like my hands are a bit itchy, you can use it for that. But we didn't use it. But that's what it's going to be used for. Thank you for the question, Jacqueline. Okay, Mika, thank you, Mika. An honor, thank you. Honor to have you here in the space. Thank you so much. Okay, any other thing? Someone else? Oh, someone has their hand raised. Oh, Teresa, go ahead, Teresa.
When you told us to put our hands together and push it back, I couldn't push it back. It's like the power was, the more I pulled it out, the bigger it got. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna adjust to this bigger energy. Whatever it is, I'm receiving it. And I imagined myself with a big apple, and my hand was so heavy that it just felt like my hand was like I actually saw like a big apple. It was a huge apple. So when I tried to put my hand over it, I was like, wow, you got a big apple, because I love apples. So I was just thinking about, I love apples. And I was like, and then the more, the bigger, it was beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing this. And I really feel that you're a gift to our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see, anything else in the chat? Okay, from Facebook. Martine, this is amazing. I recently learned about the abundance mindset and completed Deepak Chopra's 21-day abundance challenge. This is a great supplement. I really wish I could have fully practiced, but I've taken notes and will replay later. Is this good to do before bed? Yes. So this is a great exercise to do anytime you want to. I would just say that you may just maybe want to do maybe just the whiteboard cleansing before bed. You could try to do the energizing and also the cup technique, but I realize that it affects people differently. So some people can be like, okay, after I'm done, okay, I feel so tired and lethargic, or not lethargic, but just tired and sleepy because the energy is moving. Other people feel energized afterwards. So depending on how you connect with it, you might want to maybe not do the energetic portion, but definitely the cleansing portion should definitely help you if you want to go to bed and sleep afterwards. Denise, thank you so much. You're absolutely wonderful. You're wonderful. Thank you, Denise. You are wonderful too. Thank you. Thank you. My first theater teacher ever got me into the arts. So thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Also, my mom, I have to leave. Feeling refreshed. Thanks for being a blessing to our community. Proud of you. Thank you, mother. Thank you. Thank you. Carrie, what do we do with the glass? So you can put the glass back with your rest of your dishes and glasses if you want to. You can also use the glass for your own deeper manifestation stuff. So this can now be your manifestation glass if you want to come back to it, because the glass is now infused also with energy. So you might want to maybe put water, if you want to, perhaps in the glass again tomorrow and do the technique again. But if not, you can put a bunch of other glasses. But just know that because this glass is energized with your stuff, make sure you're the only one that drink from it. Because other folks might be like, I'm gonna take your energy now. No, it's my energy. Okay, I'm gonna have it. The energy will dissipate in probably about 2 or 3 days. So after then, it'll go back to being normal, but it'll be energized for the next few days. So if you want to put some more water in it or something else in it to drink from, you can definitely do that and use that for future manifestation for the next few days. Janine from Facebook feels happy, empowered, joyful, amazing. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I already answered the question about the glass from Facebook. Keela, I joined late, but at perfect timing. Thank you for freeing me of those shackles of self-doubt and filling those spaces with support, protection, grace, love, laughter, and community. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much. Cheryl, feeling fabulous, free, and full. Okay, yes, 4 Fs. Come on. Fabulous, free, full, and feeling. Okay, great. Noelle, the whiteboard cleansing felt like such a release. That's good. Jacqueline, I was feeling a little drained, but still peaceful. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, these exercises, I think about it, sometimes like when you first do like a really intense workout, after maybe you didn't work out for a long time, you might be like, oh, I feel so drained and so tired, right? But that's sort of your body adjusting to you doing the work to sort of help you increase your metabolism and your strength. So in the same way, right, we did a lot of energetic and spiritual work. So it was like you kind of went to like an energetic gym. This is what this was. This was like an energetic gym. You went to the gym today energetically to help you cleanse and energize stuff. So it makes sense you might feel drained, but still peaceful is great. Noelle, I feel like all the positive things I placed on the whiteboard are now happening. Yes, that's good. That's great. Jacqueline, yes. Amuse my special cup. Yes, this is now your special cup. Again, at least for the next 2 or 3 days. After then, the energy will dissipate. But for the next few days, let this be your cup. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Thank you, thank you. Jacqueline, I feel light. Well, letting go of all those past issues from old relationships felt good. Yes, I know. Just like, yes, let it go. They're no longer there. Or if they are there, you don't want the emotional attachment to still be there with those peoples, for sure. Iora, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I think I'm done now. For real. All right. So thanks everyone for joining. I know that we have a few slides now to go through. So on May 1st, I am teaching a free class, okay? So the free class, we're just talking about relationships, right? About letting go of that. So this is a free class I'm offering called Forgive You, Forgive Me workshop. And it's a workshop for you to release all the past experiences that you want to release in regards to relationships and otherwise. Just letting go of all those things. So that's a free workshop. It's happening May 1st, which is a Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, it's a free class, totally free, offering it to the community. If you want to register, you can go to link tr.ee/Kadeem One. I know for the Facebook peoples, you may not be able to see this slide, but it's essentially Linktree/Kadeem One, but the tree is tr.ee/Kadeem One. That link will actually take you to a series of different tabs, you can say, with different things I've done and that I'm doing. So to take you to this link to take my free class, the forgiveness, Forgive You, Forgive Me class, that's free. It'll also take you to a tab that speaks about my work within the meditation app Insight Timer, because I'm a meditation teacher on that app. So I have different meditations on that app and a 10-day course on that app as well. So that's up there. It also has a tab to my book that I wrote and published on Amazon last month, which is a book that is very much an expose about the lifestyle that I experienced when I was living in California. But it also mixes in wellness and spirituality as well in the book. So it's a mixture of like expose, very lighthearted, very comedic, but also at the same time talks about serious topics regarding spirituality as well. If you want to get in contact with me, you can reach me on Facebook at Kadeem One, Instagram at Kadeem One. If you want to write to me, email Kadeem@KadeemOne.com. As you can tell, I love myself. Everything is Kadeem. Kadeem@KadeemOne. And then my website is www.KadeemOne.com. The one, though, is spelled out O-N-E. For folks on Facebook, it's not Kadeem number one. Kadeem spell out one, Kadeem ONE.com. Yes. Love offerings and donations. So you can send any love offerings to Zelle, QuickPay, to SoLeadershipDevelopment@gmail.com. Also, Cash App, which is the cash symbol, and then Spirit of a Woman. So that's cash symbol, Spirit of a Woman. And use the code 300KO. We'll probably pound or hashtag 300KO. That's really a great number. 300KO. Sparta. Okay, so yeah, use code hashtag 300KO. Coming up on Sunday, April 11th, the topic is giving yourself permission to live with hydration and rest. Super important. That's going to be facilitated by Kevin A. Joseph and Kiara Harris. You can definitely check that out. It's going to be amazing. They have amazing things to offer for us in regards to helping to hydrate yourself and live with rest. Okay. Boo Nation, welcome to all the new members. Been doing this now for a year. So welcome to all the new members. It's a community where you can learn and elevate to ascend and to awake yourself. So you can join us here on Zoom, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays from 7 a.m. to 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Those are the 90-minute sessions. And then Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 to 7:30 a.m. Again, Eastern Standard Time. Those are half an hour sessions. And we stream live on Facebook and also on Zoom. Again, here's the schedule. Again, the 90-minute sessions, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and Monday and Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, streaming live on Facebook and also through Zoom. Obviously, you're here. So you're here on Zoom, or you're on Facebook, then you're on Facebook. We got the swag going on. So again, Woo's been around again for a year. So they're celebrating the year anniversary by creating all this amazing swag. You see the logo with the Wake Up Everybody. They have in the t-shirts, the mugs, the face masks. If you want to get your swag, get it today. Go to bit.ly/Woo swag. Woo is spelled W-U-E swag. I feel okay. I have a question though. This might be unrelated. That model, is that one of the twins from St. Paul's?
No, but she looks like her.
I was like, what? Hey, y'all.
No, no, it's not them.
Okay. All right. Cool. Next slide. Thank you and stay in touch. Yes, so you can register at bit.ly/Wake Up Movement, Facebook, bit.ly/Woo Community, Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual, YouTube, bit.ly/Woo on YouTube, email, you can do info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. Yes, the entire month of March, we're celebrating the birth of the Woo Nation. So get your swag and come and join us. I'll pass this slide over to one of the admins to read.
Okay, Kadeem, I'll take it from here. And today is Thursday, family. We have open interest for any volunteers who may want to join our community, join our team. Stick around after today's session and you can learn more. And again, you can always email at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. Kathy will be hosting our after session and hang around, family. We'll love to have you. Love to have your energies, your expressions, and what you're here to create. Share with us. Share with us. Expand our community. Come and share. Thank you so much. And
John, may
well,
I please ask, please drop the link in the chat for me, please, before you before we do the love shower.
okay, definitely. And Kathy, if I do not have access to the link immediately, so you can also drop it in the chat if you have it. Do you?
I don't have it at the moment. I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Kathy. And family, hang around. Kathy will walk you through the process of how you can join our team and how you can share your gifts with our team. And at this moment, we would like to do what we do here on Wake Up Family, and we want to thank Kadeem for being with us, shower him with love, for walking us through this amazing, energetic session and process this morning. I totally felt this. I know you felt it too. Thank you. Unmute yourselves, and let's go to gallery view.
Thank you so much. This
Thank
was
you so much.
Awesome.
This
Awesome.
was
Awesome.
awesome.
Thank you,
So
Kadeem.
The
Thank you.
needed.
Great work, Kadeem.
Thank you, Kadeem. Wonderful
It was
session. Thank
wonderful. I
you.
sent all the
Let's
love
move
Much
messages.
forward,
love to
We
everybody.
you,
love you, love
Jackie.
you.
I
Keep
didn't
coming back. We need you and love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Great.
You the rock.
you just
This is a
you.
wonderful way to
You
start
are beautiful.
Thursday.
Thank
Not
you so
County.
much.
Hold on, let me sign off on this.
powerful.
Thank you, Kadeem. You are just wonderful. You have a great day, honey.
Thank you, you too. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
beautiful.
Beautiful. You rock, brother. You rock. You
Thank
rock.
you.
You rock.
Powerful healer. Powerful healer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Powerful
And an
session. Powerful.
inspiration.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you for even
It's just, it's
You
just
are such a
powerful. I can't
wonderful
wait to
expanding
get
to
back
expose
in
yourself.
Thank
reflection
you
of
so
light.
Love
much.
you.
You
Love
are
you.
such
Thank
Thank
a
you
you so
so
light
much.
much.
and
Love
light
you.
of
Just
change.
Thank
so,
God,
you.
thank
so
you for
happy.
everyone who came on
Thank you
today.
so
Thank y'all.
much.
Thank you
Thank
very
y'all.
much. Appreciate it.
Johnny,
Thank
John,
You're a unicorn. I
Jackie,
love it.
Jackie,
Thank you
y'all
very much.
rock.
I really appreciate it.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Woo! Woo Nation! Woohoo!
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. So I am logging off. Thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure. Until next time, take care.